Breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
Hell yeah. Houston Police Chief inflicts brutal dose of Texas justice on looting thugs. Houston continues to battle the rising waters left by Hurricane Harvey, and people have put their differences aside and are working together to do what they can to save Houston from complete destruction. By the time Harvey runs its course, it will be one of the costliest storms in our history. As of yesterday, 49 inches of rain has fallen on Houston. The destruction is catastrophic. President Trump visited the destruction in Texas yesterday and promised the full support from the federal government. Of course, the media had nothing good to say about Trump, instead focusing their energy on what kind of shoes Melania Trump was wearing during the visit. While most of the citizens banded together, there were still plenty of scumbags taking advantage of other people's misery by looting and even attacking rescuers. Many would say that such parasites should be shot on sight, and since this is happening in Texas, there is a very good chance that will happen. But instead, the city will be much more merciful and will instead impose mandatory jail time on all looters who can be identified. Fox News is reporting Houston combating Harvey looters with mandatory jail time. The city of Houston and surrounding area is not playing around when it comes to looters taking advantage of the massive floods caused by Hurricane Harvey. The Montgomery County District Attorney's Office neighboring county posted a warning on Monday that any looters, thieves or burglars caught victimizing area residents will be arrested and served up mandatory jail time, according to the Houston Chronicle. District Attorney Brett Ligon announced today that his office will seek prison or jail time in each and every forthcoming case where the defendant stands charged with theft, looting, burglary, robbery, or any similar crime committed during Hurricane Harvey, the DA's office posted on Facebook. Leniency and probation will be off the table for these offenses committed during this time. According to Montgomery County officials, state law allows for enhanced punishment ranges for certain offenses committed during a declared natural disaster event. Houston Police Chief Art Acevedo gave a press briefing on the emergency response to Hurricane Harvey's aftermath. At the briefing, Acevedo noted that emergency response teams had rescued at least 2,000 Houstonians. As noted by KTRK, Acevedo also said that 4 looters had been arrested. Then he gave a stern warning to anyone even contemplating the cowardly act. "We've already arrested a handful of looters. We've made it real clear to our community we're going to do whatever it takes to protect their homes and their businesses. And when people come from the outside to Houston, Texas, know we're going to be out in the city. We're not going to rest as a police department or law enforcement community until people restore their lives." Sheriff for Harris County also issued a caveat for looters on Twitter. "To crooks out there, be warned. No looting and burglaries. We will not have it. My jail is open and you will be arrested and charged," Gonzalez posted on Monday morning. There are always those who would turn a tragedy like Hurricane Harvey into an opportunity to commit crimes. The only way to stop these people is by putting the fear of God into them. Hurricane Harvey has caused so much devastation that the authorities are stretched so thin it makes it much easier to get away with crime. Fortunately, Houston's police chief has given citizens the thumbs up to shoot anyone who tries to take advantage of this tragedy. "We have not seen a natural disaster like Harvey since Katrina, and you would think people would have learned how to respond to a natural disaster. Why would anyone want to take advantage of others during this time? Why would these looters not use their energy to help their fellow man? Unfortunately, it is the way of the world, and there will always be evil. All the rest of us can do is band together and rebuild Houston and the surrounding areas. It is going to take years to rebuild,